Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Have you ever wondered what a city full with pandas, ancient history, and mouth-watering cuisine look like? Well, let me take you on an adventure to the incredible city of Chengdu. And because of the sheer amount of things you can do in Chengdu, I am going to keep the context short. So Chengdu has over 2,000 years of history. It is also the giant panda capital in China, and Chengdu is known for its tea culture and also its spicy cuisine. The best time to visit Chengdu would be spring to fall. And compared to big cities in China like Beijing and Shanghai, Chengdu is definitely a more laid back city.
Now I'm just going to be ranking the activities that I liked from 1 to 10 with also some additional activities that you guys can choose to do if you have enough time.
Coming up at number one, my favorite activity in Chengdu is definitely the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding. Now, this location is approximately 30 to 45 minutes away driving, and it was founded in 1987. The place houses giant pandas, the red pandas, and other rare species of birds. These the research base has infrastructures such as the giant panda villas, the bamboo tower, the giant panda museums, and also the panda nursery rooms where there's two of them actually. And if you're lucky, you can see baby pandas resting in there. And personally, I didn't see one. I wish I saw, but that's all right. And the best time to visit these pandas are anywhere from 9 to 11 a.m. because the panda sleeps a lot. And also, if the weather happens to be really hot, they tend to stay inside. So, but don't worry about it. You're going to see pandas that are awake and sleeping at all times. You're always going to see some pandas that are awake. So, definitely not an issue here. The tickets to the Panda base is around 55 RMB, which is equals to $7.63 for adults. And if you're a student, it's 27 RMB, which is about half the price for an adult. And kids under 130 centimeters is actually free, as well as disabled people. And there's a shuttle that you can take, and it's 10 RMB, which is equals to $1.39. But it does have a long wait time because personally I took the shuttle to go to the other end of the panda base, and I waited for like an hour before a shuttle arrived. For this place, I recommend spending anywhere from 2 to 5 hours, and it's a very hilly terrain and in the hot weather for me because it's summer right now. So I recommend drink plenty of water while you're there. And let's move on to number two.
Number 2 is Mount Qingcheng. Now this place is the birthplace of Taoism and it dates back all the way to the year 142. And this is about 1 to 2 hours away from the main Chengdu city, and it's a UNESCO heritage site. The mountain sits at around 1,260 meter of elevation. The entrance ticket to the front of the mountain is anywhere from 80 to 90 RMB, which at the current conversion rate is around 1248 USD. In the back of the mountain is way cheaper, around 20 RMB, but prices can vary by the season. This place offers a great view of different temples while you're climbing and also an escape from the heat. You can actually get a great view from the temple on the cable car as well as the nearby mountains. It was just amazing to see all these things. One thing I do caution is that some parts are relatively on the challenging end. It can be very slippery and steep, and pretty physically demanding. So spending around 3 to 6 hours here, I think, is pretty reasonable. There's one interesting thing is that I see these older gentlemen. They apparently you can pay them to carry you up the mountains. First time I've seen that, so I thought that was pretty interesting. Coming up at number 3 is the Quanzhai Alley. Now this is built in the Qing dynasty over 300 years ago, and Quan in Chinese means wide, and Zhai means narrow. So basically in English is the wide alley and the narrow alley. This place was restored in around the 2000s, and it's good for souvenirs, looking at the buildings, and as well as eating some great food. Now, just make sure that carry some umbrellas with you if it's the rainy season, because when I was there, it started raining. But the umbrella cost around like $1.50 each, so it's not like the worst. Definitely recommend checking it out. Number four is the Wuhou Shrine, along with the Jinli Ancient Street. This place is dedicated to Zhuge Liang, which is from the Shu period during the Three Kingdom period in China, and it was built in around the 3rd century. This is great for people who likes Chinese history, especially during the Three Kingdom period. This place offers beautiful gardens as long as different halls, and the entrance to this place is around 50 RMB, which for now it's around $6.93 to enter as an adult. And I would plan to spend about an hour to two over here. Also, the guided tours are available, as well as for Jinli Ancient Street. It is actually a replicate of the Shu Kingdom streets over 2,000 years ago. And this is best for food, tea, and also Sichuan opera performances. Coming up at number 5 is the Chengdu IFS along with Taiguli. Now, the IFS here refers to the International Finance Square. It was opened in 2015, and it's actually just known for its giant panda climbing the building. You can take pictures with a panda. It's pretty iconic here, and it is in the Chunxi Road area. So a lot of different shops and high-end stores. Now, especially in Taiguli, which is basically uh, outdoor luxury streets with like different luxury brands and unique architectures, because the buildings actually look um, like modern and ancient architecture mixed together. Definitely worth checking out. Number 6 is the Wenshu Monastery. Now, this place has been renamed multiple times, but during the Qing Dynasty, it was named Wenshuyan. It was destroyed by a fire during the Ming Dynasty and rebuilt from the year 1697 to 1706. This place is free to visit. I recommend 1 to 2 hours here because there's also a street upon exit for you to shop or eat. Younger people tend to like to come here to pray for their success in their academic journeys as well as just life in general. But you can also pray for things like health and safety if you believe in that. Definitely worth checking out though because it is free and very interesting place. Number 7 is the Anshun Bridge at night. Now this bridge dates actually all the way back to the Yuan Dynasty, which is around the year 1271 to 1368. There were multiple rebuilds, with the latest one being 2003 after a flooding. The bridge is about 266 feet long and it lights up at night around 8 p.m., I think. And it lights up with fabulous views. And I would just recommend maybe sit there for a dinner, take some pictures, walk through the bridge, and just walk along the street at night next to the river with the different bars and restaurant and enjoy a little bit of nightlife. Number 8 is the People's Park, also known as the Renmin Gongyuan. Now, this place is one of the more historic landmarks in Chengdu. It has a lot of people meeting up, drinking teas here, and because it's a big part of Chengdu's culture, it's just the tea house culture. And what I found to be very interesting is that there's a matchmaking corner there, which men and women section are divided, and it's parents who hang up their kids' information, hoping that they can find a match for their kids. Always heard about it, never seen it in real life, but here I am staring at it. Um, Interesting for sure. And it's a very vibrant place with locals dancing and singing, just hanging out. It's good for an evening walk after dinner, and I would recommend spending around 30 minutes to an hour here just to explore the park. Number 9 is the Tianfu Square. This is also a pretty cultural place. It actually used to be the Imperial Palace of Chengdu, but it was demolished during Cultural Revolution in China, so now it's known as Tianfu Square. There's different statues with some more modern and some more traditional and historical. I think 30 minutes here is enough, so let's move on to the next one. Number 10 on my list is the Leshan Buddha. Now, I would have put this place a lot higher. It was closer to Chengdu, but unfortunately, it is about 1.5 hour to 2 hour drive from Chengdu, potentially longer depending on weather and traffic. This is basically a Buddha carved into a cliff, and it was built during the years 713 all the way to 803, which was built by three different generations. It's also a meeting point of three different rivers, which is the Min River, the Dadu River, and the Qingyi River. The Buddha statue was built in hope that it will calm the water around the meeting point, which it can put the boats in the water in danger. The statue itself is around 71 meters tall, or around 233 feet tall. It's also a UNESCO Heritage Site since the year 1996, so a while ago. The entrance is 80 RMB for me, which was $11.09 if you want to climb. And there's also 70 RMB for the boat. But however, the boat is dependent on the weather. So if it rains, because it's at the Three River meeting point, it might not be operating. So I would recommend going in the morning to avoid the heat. Now keep in mind, because it's further away from the city, it might be worth booking a hotel at Leshan to enjoy your whole entire day there before heading to Chengdu or your next destination in China. Alright, now we covered the top 10 things to do in Chengdu according to me. Here are some optional things that I think you guys should visit if you have the extra time. Number one is Dujiangyan, which this place is a water irrigation system, so it's not a dam, it's different. This place actually divides the water into different places for agriculture along with other things. And it was considered actually a UNESCO site by the year 2000. Number two is the Sichuan Museum, which is right next to the Tianfu Square. However, there has to be a reservation before you visit. So I'd recommend reserve ahead of time if you're interested in the history of Sichuan. And number three is Yulin Street. This one is optional, but over here you definitely get a more authentic taste of Chengdu in terms of the food and also the local experience. Pretty vibrant at night as well. It's a pretty cute place, and you can always stumble across some type of surprises. Now, this place actually is famous because of a singer called Zhao Lei with his song Chengdu. And I really like this song. I'll attach it below. So if you guys are interested in Chinese music, here you guys are. But you're gonna get a less touristy and more authentic experience here. Now, after we talked about the things to do, let's break down the cost a little bit other than the tickets. The hotel price in Chengdu range anywhere from US dollars for hostels all the way up to 1,300 for a five-star hotel. Obviously, prices would rise and get lower according to the season, but right now it's considered pretty high touristy season, so the prices are high right now. And in terms of rideshare, Didi is the main app to use, and it ranges from 9 to 30 RMB, which is $1.25 to $4.16, which is pretty cheap. But if you want an even cheaper option, subway or buses are way cheaper, and it actually some of them get you right to where the destinations are. Alright, with all that said, that's it for the video. Chengdu is truly a beautiful place with its own unique culture, and if you guys get a chance, definitely worth visiting. And but yeah, this is it for now for the video, and I'll see you guys till next time. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to support my channel, and we'll see you till the next time. Goodbye.